afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to tonight's Walpole Media Corporation Friday, November 4th, 2022 broadcast of Walpole High School varsity football. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports, along with my co-host Mike Hardiman. We'll be calling all the action from the John Lee Press Box, high above John Turco Field, on the Walpole High campus, as your Walpole Timberwolves entertain the Raiders of Somerset Berkley Regional High in a first-round action of the MIAA Division III tournament. Mike, early thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I mean, just doing a little bit of research on, the opponents Somerset Berkley played, and I just found a couple articles, and I've come to find, as you're aware, they are a heavy running team. They run an old-fashioned double wing T offense. And from Walpole's perspective, I actually think that's good. I can explain why as the game goes on, but I think it's a type of offense that plays well into Walpole's defense's hand. They got some big interior defensive linemen, and we'll see how that plays out. It's a hard offense to defend, but that's my original thought on that.
Right, sounds good. Before the game, I saw a number 99 Eric Rode for Berkley, who was 6'4", 285. Big,
you should
big
see him.
boy.
He's a beast.
Two double nines out there for him.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Walpole comes in as the number 5 seed, while Somerset is 12th. The winner of tonight's game will take on the victor of the Westwood Hanover contest next week. The Timberwolves come in riding a 4-game winning streak. Walpole started the year with victories over Framingham 56-0, Natick 26-0, and Wellesley 27-23, before its only setback of the year, 28-14, at undefeated Milton. The Orange and Blue got back on the winning track with decisions over Shrewsbury 34-12, Braintree 28-12, Needham 28-14, and Newton North last week 35-20. Walpole's margin of victory in the MIAA power rankings is 9.25. Their opponent's value is 8.3927 for a total of 17.6427. The Common Street crew is 4-0 at home, second in the Herget division of the Bay State Conference, and is outscoring their opponents 31-14. The 7 victories this fall already equals Walpole's total from a year ago and is one less than 2015, the last time the team won 8 games. Going back and what records I could find, this is the first ever meeting on the gridiron for these two teams. Although the two schools have played in field hockey, infamously for 2 years when Somerset Berkley had boys on their team and was allowed to play with boys, and won. I think they beat Walpole both times in either the state semifinals or the state finals, playing with boys on their team. Let's see. Tri-Captain Andrew Falzone leads Walpole in scoring with 8 touchdowns for 48 points, tied for 11th in D3. With his 3 touchdowns at Needham, senior wideout Sean O'Brien jumped into the runner-up spot with 7 TDs for 42 points. Junior Logan Keys found the end zone 4 times against Newton North and vaulted into a tie for 3rd place with Jamal Abdal-Khalak, both with 6 end zone jaunts for 36 points. Abdal-Khalak and O'Brien are tied for 5th place in D3, both with a half dozen scoring receptions. Right now they're going to play the national anthem. Walpole's pep band will play the national anthem, and we will be back shortly.
One quick note, Walpole will be kicking off. They won the toss and decided to kick off.
Okay, going left to right or right to left?
All right, I just got the kickoff, so I don't know if I can get both of them. That's an advancement for me.
Which is more than I got, so you're ahead of the game. All right, with the playing of the national anthem, we're ready to start. It's a balmy 67 degrees out at game time. If you look up in the sky, you can see almost a complete full moon up there. Let's see, Junior Logan Keys, we've talked about him. Senior Aiden Feeney has kicked 30 extra points for Walpole in 33 attempts, and there's a field goal for 33 points. Versatile Max Collins has 4 TDs, and quarterback Corey Kilroy has added a trio of scores. Charlie Lyons and Noah McKenzie have also found the end zone once apiece. Lyons' TD was a defensive lineman's dream, recovering a fumble in the end zone. We're getting ready for the kickoff here. Walpole's Aiden Feeney will be kicking off as the Timberwolves go left to right on your screen, and we are underway. Long kick comes down to about the 7. A switch off coming up the side and getting to about the 24-yard line is number 29.
Sullivan, who we expect to see a lot of tonight. Yeah,
Right.
Sullivan with the I think team lead in touchdowns, right?
Right.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I read a little bit about a game that they actually ran a reverse on the kickoff. I should have mentioned it before the play, but maybe it just sounds like a common thing for them. But Sullivan, we expect to see a lot tonight. A lot of running.
All right, first down for
This is an offense that requires a lot of discipline, staying in your lanes, not getting pulled in by fakes.
going up the middle and picking up about 3 yards. It looks to the 27.
2-yard pickup. Second down.
Heavy offensive running game. There's a series of mixed directions. They use all that to set up play action for the odd pass that they throw. You know, they won't throw probably more than a half a dozen, I would assume, unless they're behind and need to catch up. But yeah, we expect to see a lot of pounding and grounding tonight. So.
All right, second and about 7 for the Raiders. Pitch another double handoff there. Again, it was to Davis, I think. Yeah, he gets up to about the 29-yard line.
Yeah, I think Famagetti and McCabe in the middle. Those are 2 key guys, 2 big boys that are hard to move, and they hold their ground, and the linebackers stay disciplined. I think it's an offense that I think this defense is suited to play well against. Proof will be in the pudding, of course.
Right, exactly. Third down, about 5 yards to go for Somerset Berkley. Handoff up the middle will be close, but not that close, actually. Up to about the 32, maybe. They're going to mark it on the 33.
Yeah,
brings up a 4th and a yard.
Looks like they're going to go for it early.
Yeah.
Big move.
Ooh.
McCabe and Famagetti up the middle here. Well, they're going to try to draw them offside, one or the other.
Yeah. Nope. Pitch back
First
to
down.
Davis. He moves it up to the 42-yard line of Somerset.
Yeah, this offense will eat up clock too, so.
First down for Somerset.
O'Brien and Moscatel at the ends as usual. We got Salih in the middle with Shamoun. Falzone sort of playing closer to the line of scrimmage today. He drifts back and forth, also 33. Oh, that's Shamoun, sorry, number 3, Reynard.
Pitch back. And up, gain of about a yard for Davis Sullivan.
Yeah, Moscatel with the tackle.
Pickup of about 3 yards. They'll give him almost to the 45-yard line. It'll be second and about 7.
Collins is the lone safety back there. Looks like Keys down at right corner. Number 7, Drew Patkin, left corner. So 3 DBs. Falzone is usually a fourth, but he's playing with this offense, playing closer like a linebacker.
Yeah. Pitch over to Ashton Corey.
Oh, nice tackle.
And he's nailed. He might have gotten. Looks like they're going to mark him right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Collins came
No
up from the
gain.
deep safety spot and really made a nice tackle. His helmet came off, though, so he has to come off for one play. Shane Brennan comes in to play in his stead for this one play, I would assume.
We'll bring up a 3rd and 7 for Somerset.
I mean, if Somerset gets it to a point of 4th and 2, 4th and 1, if they went for it before, I would expect them to go for it again.
Right. Back to pass, looking, firing down the side.
Turn. Oh,
Oh, caught at the 30. Caught by Ashton Corey at the Walpole 30.
Keys
He was
there.
covered right on him, too.
Yeah, well, Keys was there. He turned his head probably a little later than he wanted to, because by the time he turned his head, I think the ball was just going by him.
Right.
Good play by the by the Somerset Berkley quarterback. O'Brien had the rush on the left side. He was able to kind of step up and avoid that, and then make the nice throw.
1st and 10. A keeper pushing the line forward. Still going, still going, still going. That looks like they may have gotten another 1st down. Close to it, no. Pickup of 9 to the Walpole 21. 2nd down and a yard to go.
Now you got to pick up. 2nd down. 1 to go.
Pass attempt. Throws over, and it's picked off.
Oh, good
Nope.
play by that Somerset offensive player,
Yeah.
Sullivan, because Collins had it.
He did,
I believe
yeah.
it was Collins. When he dropped back to pass, I was like, thank you. 2nd and 1, okay, you might take a shot, but
Right.
we've got some ball hawks back there, Falzone and Collins.
Right.
They do a good job of finding it. And if Sullivan didn't actually play defense on that from the offensive side, that would have been a pick for sure.
3rd down. Keeper. They're going to try the same line push surge.
This offense can really shorten a game. With these long drives, they've already had it for now 6 minutes.
Right. They're saying no gain on the play.
Looks like they whistled it at forward progress there.
Right.
All right, this is a big spot here.
4th and a yard at the Walpole 21.
Yeah, Walpole's D still has an opportunity to get off the field without giving up points here, even though it was a 6-minute long drive.
Pitch to Davis.
Got it.
He breaks through. Now close to about the 16.
That's Figuerondo.
Figueredo.
Yeah, him and Sullivan, as you noted before the game, I think they both lead the team in touchdowns.
I don't think they have a kicker because I looked in the scoring results and they had nobody listed as kicking extra points or field goals for themselves. So, and it looks like they had a lot of 2-point conversion runs. So
Yeah. Let's
they
hope
may
we don't
do that.
find out.
Right. A new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 12. Pitch back to Davis. Still on his feet. Gets down to about the 11. Still going.
That's
Boy, they don't
Figuerondo.
stop moving those feet.
Wyatt Figuerondo, I believe. Yeah. Number 10.
Well, oh, yeah, Figuerondo, yeah. They're going to go to the 12 to the 13. Pick up a 4. Second and about 6.
Second and 5.
Coming around the side and knocked out of bounds is Davis Sullivan. He gets down to about, they're going to mark him out on the 12. So, pickup of a yard. Third down and about 5, maybe long 5, short 6. Again to Figueroa. And he gets to about the 9.
All right, here we go. One more
Yep.
big spot here.
4th and about 2.
You know, they've had a couple high scores, but I don't know if I would call it a quick strike offense. So,
Right.
But they're forced to run a number of plays, and the more plays you run, the more opportunities there are to make a mistake here, and for the defense to make a play and keep them off the scoreboard. So here we go, 4th and 3. Pass.
Pitch back to it. Corey's going to pass. Look, he's got somebody wide open. Oh, was he out of bounds or inbounds?
No,
I haven't seen a signal yet. I guess it was a touchdown.
It looks like they are going to kick it, number 2, but this is what happens with this offense. You just get lulled into run. And he was wide open. Oh, wow. Somerset Berkley could not be happier with that start.
Right.
They took almost the whole first quarter, almost 9.5 minutes.
I didn't catch who caught the ball. Did you?
That was Sullivan.
Oh, it was Sullivan?
Yep.
Okay.
Blocked.
Kick is blocked. So it was Davis Sullivan on a 9-yard pass reception from Ashton Corey.
Yeah, I mean, mostly it was like 3-4 yards in a cloud of dust. They had the one big passing play on, I believe it was 3rd and 8. Like I said, Keys was there, just turned his head just a little bit too late. And then obviously, I don't know if I want to call it a trick play, but again, you get lulled in by all those runs, and then, you know, it's sometimes easy to buy those those plays that look like running plays, and Sullivan sneaked out and was wide open in the end zone.
Right,
He actually
wide
made a
open.
really nice catch too.
Yep.
The ball wasn't perfectly thrown. It was thrown pretty well, but he had to make a diving catch.
Okay, kicking off will be Caven Dos Santos.
It's interesting. Falzone is back deep.
Right. Falzone bounces to him. He catches it on the run at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 26-yard line. And Walpole will start there at the 26 or the 27. Looks like they're going to go 27.
So, and just looking at the scores for Somerset Berkley, I mean, they've given up a lot of points in a few games. And I'm kind of curious to see how Walpole's offense, with all the weapons they have, see what success they have here.
Falzone, the lone setback for Walpole. Hand off to Falzone, up the middle. He gets up to the 30. It's a pickup of 3. The 2nd and 7 for Walpole. Corey passes up to the 39, complete to.
To the 39-yard line, and that is good enough for Walpole.
Is that Collins? Yeah.
Took a little bit to develop, but it was a strike. Collins had good position on his defender, and made sure that that pass breakup couldn't happen. He didn't let it come to his body. He got it with his hands.
Right. Okay. Kilroy keeps it. He's got it. He's up to the 50.
He's gone.
45. He's gone. See you later. 6 points. Going, gone. Walpole. Corey Kilroy with a 60-yard TD run. And Walpole gets back on the board here right away.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I have never seen Somerset Berkley play, but in a couple games they've given up a lot of points.
Another thing I was noticing here, that two of the teams that they beat, Lawrence and Durfee, were winless, and Dighton Rehoboth, who they beat, is only 2-6. So they were beaten up on some teams that were having off years, shall we say.
Yeah.
Well,
I was
lined
thinking,
up.
Walpole's offense stands possibly for a good night. Now the defense has to rise up a little bit. I mean, it's an offense they never see, so that's definitely a challenge. But again, I think it's the opportunity for the defense to win this game. I think the offense is probably going to be fine.
Right. That took just 1 minute and 16 seconds for Walpole to take the lead there on Aiden Feeney's extra point, 7-6. So yeah, and Kilroy, I mean, once he broke past the line of scrimmage, basically it was nothing but green in front of him. He had one player chasing after him, but I didn't think that kid was going to catch up to Corey.
I think that's his longest one I've seen him run, 60 yards.
Yeah.
So
I think that's Walpole's longest from scrimmage, longest run this year. Okay, Feeney kicking off here. Ball going down to the 5. Reverse.
Oh, good
And
tackle.
he's going to get nowhere. Gets back to about the 12-yard, maybe not even that, maybe to the 15-yard line, and that's where.
I think that was Moriarty on the tackle. He's done a great job on special teams all year. Him, Keys, Fizzoco on the other side. I saw Fizzoco's not dressed tonight, but Moriarty has really done a nice job on special teams this year. And on defense for that regard when he's had the opportunity.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see if Walpole can make some adjustments here and make some stops.
I think that's Meehan that kept it. It was Sullivan?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me,
Davis
Ali Salih made the tackle. This is like, he's a middle linebacker that probably is just licking his chops at this type of game, as opposed to one of those wide open offense shootouts. I think he's built for this kind of game.
Big hole up the middle.
Yeah.
Close to a first down, up to the 24. And it is a first down. To the 25. A new set of downs, 1st and 10. 10 seconds left to go in this first quarter. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Run up the middle. That was by James Phoenix, I think. He gets up to the 30. And that's where the first quarter will end. So after 1 quarter of play here, we have Walpole on top, 7-6. with Corey Kilroy on keeping the ball and just racing 60 yards straight up the middle for the touchdown. Aiden Feeney's extra point gave Walpole the lead 7-6. This came after Davis Sullivan had pulled in a 9-yard touchdown pass from Ashton Curry. But the extra point was blocked, and that's where we stand now. It's pretty much like we thought at the beginning of the game with Somerset Berkley just running the ball. They have thrown 2 passes, but
Interesting. I mean, the running game's been effective, but the 2 passes have been their best plays.
Right,
So, yeah.
right. Anyway, they're switching sides here now, and Somerset Berkley will be going from left to right on your screen.
On your way back, have gone each good. Second down, 5 yards. For Somerset.
Second down and about 4. Hand off to Figueredo. He gets close to the 35. They're going to mark it on the 34, just short of first down. So it'll be 3rd and about a half a yard to go for the Raiders. Handoff, gets first down up to about the 39-yard line of Figueroa. He's going to go with the 38, and that will be a first down for Somerset Berkley.
Yeah, they're moving the chains again. It's concerning if they can hold the ball as long as they have been.
Right.
Somerset from their own 38 yard.
You can tell the splits in this type of offense are really tight.
Pitch over to Davis Sullivan, going around the left side. Gets up to about the 40-yard line. Just short of the 40. Pickup of about a yard and a half. Second and 8. Reverse goes a Figueredo. Gets up to the 44. Maybe the 45. They're going to mark him on the 44.
Yeah, you got to get off your blocks. I mean, I'm not saying I've seen anyone not being able to do that, but that's what this offense relies on, is getting tied up with the guy who's being blocked. Got to get off your blocks and wrap. They've seemingly have been able to get a couple yards into the on the defensive side, and then breaking a tackle or two, getting another yard or two.
Hand off straight up the middle. Gets maybe a yard, maybe 2. Where are they going to mark him? Figueredo again with the carry. He goes to the 46. It is a pickup of about 2. It'll bring up another 4th down.
Yeah, they're confident.
About 3, yeah.
They're a confident bunch. I mean, I think they just feel like they can get 3.5 yards of carry, which in this case would be enough for a first down.
Yeah. Pitch.
Yep,
Up the
got it
middle,
again.
he got it. He's up to midfield and just over midfield. All right, a new set of downs for the Raiders at the Walpole 49.
First and 10, Somerset, from Walpole 49.
push right up the middle. Still going, still going. They got to about the 45 of Walpole.
That's too much for a quarterback sneak.
Yeah. Second and about 6.
With a carry. Tackled by the entire defensive line. 4-yard pickup. Second down. Second down, 60 yards.
Pitch left to Corey.
Oh, good tackle.
No, that was Corey. Davis Sullivan, I'm sorry. Gets to the 44 of Walpole. Pickup of just a yard.
Falzone was trying to be aggressive there. He actually stepped up and forced I think, was it Sullivan who had the carry?
Davis Sullivan.
David Sullivan, yeah. So stepped up and forced him to cut back towards the middle, and Salih was waiting to clean up there. But Falzone was had penetrated and forced a little bit of disarray there.
Raiders come up to the line. Third down.
Oh, fumble.
Fumble on the ground.
I think they got it.
And it looks like Walpole recovered.
Salih.
And it is. It's a Walpole recovery. And the Timberwolves will get the first defensive break of the game and will take over on their own 46-yard line. I didn't see who came up with the ball. Did you?
I thought who recovered it?
Yeah.
I think it was Elise Salih.
Ah.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you have to run as many plays as these guys do. You know, turnovers are bound to happen.
Right.
I don't think the Somerset Berkley coach is happy. He thought his guy came up with it at the bottom of the pile. It looked like Salih was on it. Now that Somerset Berkley kid might have, at the end of when they called it, might have come up with it. But there's Abdal Kalak.
And off. Abdal Kalaka with the carry there. Up to the 49. Pickup of 3.
Abdal Kalak was out last week. Good to see him back. I mean, the weapons that Walpole have on the outside, Collins and him and O'Brien, just a crazy talented group. Falzone, of course, and Kilroy in the backfield.
Kilroy looking, firing.
Oh.
Incomplete to Collins. It'll bring up a 3rd and 7.
Little low.
Yeah.
The pass was a little low. Collins tried to adjust and go down low and cradle the ball, but the pass was coming in pretty hard. I think it's important for Walpole to maybe use some clock minimally.
Right.
I mean, a lot of guys do play both ways, but
Kilroy's going to keep it. Goes around the right side. He's got the first down. Goes down to about the 39 or 38. We're going to mark it on the 39. A pickup of 10. Pickup of 11 on the play. 11, yeah. No. 12. Pickup of 12 by Kilroy.
that was important. I mean, for the only reason, just being able to stay on the field a little longer.
Right.
Give some of the guys that are playing only on defense a little bit of a break.
Kilroy back to pass. He's going long. He's got O'Brien down there.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Sean O'Brien. And that's a 39-yard TD pass from Corey Kilroy. Puts Walpole into the lead here. 6 minutes and 40 seconds into the second quarter. Aiden Feeney will try to make it 14-6.
Pass was right on the money.
Was, yeah.
And O'Brien, what he does a really good job of is keeping his defender off him until that ball
Kick is
arrives.
down. It is good. And Walpole leads 14-6 after 6:40 of the second quarter. Ooh, quite a turnaround there for Walpole. So Kilroy 2 for 3 passing for 49 yards. He's also the leading rusher with 72 yards on 2 carries.
I got him 3 completions with that short one to Kalak, that little pitch forward.
Yeah. Sorry about that. That was a pick of 3, yeah. All right, Feeney getting ready to kick off again here. Comes down on the 10, 15, 20, and clobbered at about the 24. That was, I think, Kyle McKinnon.
I think it was Moscatel with the initial hit.
He met him with a big thud.
Yeah,
It
Moscatel
comes
is,
to the 23 is where they're going to mark it.
you know, in the games that I've done, he's been so noticeable. He was kind of subbing in earlier in the year, and then Walpole's Kamari Hughes, I haven't seen him in a few games. I know he got hurt one game, but Moscatel's been able to take advantage since then.
Handoff up the middle, still going on his feet. It's Figueredo. He gets to the 20. Where are they going to mark it? 27-yard line. Pickup of 4.
Moscatel was in on that one again. Really no changes to the defense. It's still the 2 big guys in the middle there, McCabe and Fimighetti. Moscatel and O'Brien at the ends.
Handoff to Davis Sullivan. And he gets up to about the 29-yard line.
Yeah, a little misdirection there. That was Reynard. Made the initial hit, hung on. Looks like Mike Frederick's coming in to spell. Frederick and I can't tell who that other guy is in the middle. It looks like they're spelling the D tackles in the middle there, but
Yeah.
one of them's Frederick, and I'll get the number for the other one. Oh, first down, or close to it.
Figueredo gets it up to the 34-yard line, 34-yard line. Yeah, pick up a 5.
They
And a
actually
first down.
didn't make a sub. That was McCabe. He's been in there. You have to keep your patience, even though it's frustrating. They're 3, 4, 5 yards.
Big hole up the middle for
Yeah.
Matt Baldwin. He gets up to the 45 of Berkley, and another new set of downs for the Raiders.
Yeah, you have to keep your patience and keep your discipline. I mean, you start to get a little anxious and maybe try to make a play but not make a disciplined play, and all of a sudden there's a crease and they're gone. So
Right.
I'm sure it's been frustrating. They haven't really been able to stop them. Unfortunately, Somerset Berkley fumbled on their own. We were fortunate to get the recovery, but so far we have not stopped them besides that one mistake.
Right, yep.
And so far, that's the game, because I don't know if I see Somerset Berkley's defense stopping Walpole.
I know.
So far.
Yeah. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plays for Walpole that they've run, and 2 touchdowns. All right, we've got 3 minutes, 12 seconds left in the first half. Somerset Berkley driving once again. They've got a 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Davis Sullivan in motion, gets the ball, gets up close to midfield, and they're going to mark him down at the 48. Pick up of 3. Bring up a 2nd and 7. There's a pitch going around and knocked down by Max Collins. It was Ashton Corey on the carry. He gets into Walpole territory to the Walpole 47.
4 yards, 4 yards. I mean,
yeah,
it's so frustrating for the defense.
3rd and 2.
O'Brien comes out for a breather. Frederick moves out to end. Famagetti comes back into the middle. Pass.
Back to pass for me, and he's looking.
Get it! Oh.
Thrown, batted away.
Ooh, Falzone better be careful there. Kind of pulled up on the kid's foot.
Yeah, he was looking for Davis Sullivan.
Yeah, a little throwback.
Yeah. Brings up a 4th and 2. And we know that Somerset's been going for it every time on 4th down, so we'll see what happens here. Pitch back.
Got it.
And it looks like he got it. Figueredo again. He gets down to the Walpole 43-yard line. Pick up a 4 and a new set of downs. Minute 44 left to go in the half, though. Back to pass is me, and he's looking for Davis Sullivan. Going long. Knocked away by Falzone there. Falzone jumping in front of him and knocking the ball away. It'll be 2nd down.
He was a step behind, but, he made up for it.
Yep.
They call that closing speed, right? So he made up for it, made a tremendous play, just deflecting the ball. He had his eyes on it the whole way. So far, except for the touchdown pass, it seems like that's the passing game is like roll out right, throw back to the left.
Yeah.
In various forms, but
this is the first time he's been in the shotgun, I think, for me. And hand off to Davis Sullivan going around the left side and pushed out of bounds close to the Walpole 40.
Pushed out of bounds by Andrew Felt.
yeah, to me, this is when they get out of their element. But one of the things about being the type of offense they are, when you need a score in a hurry, is there a player down?
A timeout by Somerset Berkley. Bring up a 3rd and about 8 for the Raiders.
I would guess that Somerset Berkley's had the ball 19 minutes maybe out of the 23 that's been played.
Right.
Maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, like we said, Walpole's only run 7 plays.
Yeah.
4 passes and 3 runs. That's been it. So let's see, the blue and white dropped a 27-26 to Cumberland, Rhode Island in their opener. Then rolled over victories over Lawrence 48-22, Durfee 38-6, and Dighton Rehoboth 42-0. But as I said earlier, Lawrence and Durfee are winless, and Dighton Rehoboth is only 2-6. After being blanked by Apponequet 20-0, Somerset rebounded with a 37-7 nod over Greater New Bedford and lost to Old Rochester Regional. We're back again.
Oh, here comes
Meehan
O'Brien,
looking
little
to
screen.
pass.
Oh.
Completes it over the middle. Going down. Is hit and brought down at the 20-yard line.
Another timeout.
First down.
Another timeout by Somerset.
This is a big, well, I say that a lot, but the end of the half, they're not going to, Walpole comes out with the ball in the second half, so
Right.
The Walpole.
that was a nicely run play. And who is it, number 9 there?
Yeah.
Ashton Curry.
Ashton Corey.
Yeah, he made a nice run. He broke a tackle or two and got it to the outside. Their backs run hard. You know, we've seen Sullivan, we've seen number 10,
Figueredo. Yeah.
and now Curry.
Corey, right. And Baldwin hit a key carry there for them, too, I think, to get a first down right here near midfield. But we have 54 seconds left in the half. Timberwolves on top 14-6, but the Raiders are driving. They're at the Walpole 20, 1st and 10. Pitch back to Figueroa.
Figueredo with a carry.
Yep, he gets about to the 16.
With a tackle. And Michael Frederick.
Davis Sullivan hands it back off to Wyatt Figueroa.
Matthew Baldwin with a carry.
Figueredo. And he gets
Wyatt
it down
Figueredo with a carry.
to
Clock's
the
running,
10.
clock's running.
Somerset.
Sullivan back to Figueroa again.
Wyatt
He
Figueredo
stopped
with a carry.
at about the 6.
Timeout. Somerset.
Somerset calls a timeout with 13 seconds left in the half. And the ball will be on Walpole's, looks like about the 6-yard line. So this is, like you said, the key series here.
Yeah, Somerset Berkley gets a lot of credit. I was looking up last year, like in the first round of the playoffs, what the records were for higher seeds versus lower seeds, and I just looked at like the top 4 divisions, 29-3
For the
for
higher
higher
seeds,
seed.
really.
Yeah, so I mean, I'd never seen Somerset Berkley play, or you know,
Right.
they're 5-3. They lost 3 games, obviously, so I had some confidence, but they've really done a nice job tonight.
From the 6.
Being back to pass. Look, fires on the ground. It's low. 9 seconds, I think, left will be. It says 8, but I think they might be add a second on if they argue it. It's at the 6-7 yard line.
Second goal. From the 6.
I didn't track timeouts. I don't know if they have any.
Right.
If they don't, obviously that's
I think they've
good
taken
for Walpole.
3. Yeah, I think they've taken
not only
3.
because they don't have a timeout, but because I think they'll be forced to pass,
Yeah.
which I don't know if that's their strength, but
All right. 3rd and goal from the 7. Meehan back to pass. He's going to run with the throws. Wide open. Ian Sullivan wide open.
And Sullivan with a touchdown for
A
Somerset.
7-yard pass. from Owen Meehan.
Well, I said it's not their strength, but they do a good job when they have to.
Right. They're going to go for two
now,
I think,
Yeah.
to try to draw even. No time left on the clock, so this was a key touchdown for Somerset. They come up to the line. Pitch back to Figueroa, and he's in. And we have a tie game.
Wyatt Figueroa adds 2 points to Somerset's score, and that is the end of the half. We score Walpole 14, Somerset 14.
So we go to the halftime break here, tied at 14, as Somerset Berkley has definitely dominated time of play and number of plays run. Like we've said, Walpole has only run seven plays, but they've scored 2 touchdowns on those 7 plays. Somerset Berkley got on the board first at the 9:24 mark of the first quarter, with Davis Sullivan pulling in a 9-yard pass from Ashton Corey. The kick failed. Then at 10:40, Corey Kilroy raced 60 yards for the touchdown. Aiden Feeney's extra point put Walpole on top 7-6. At the 6:40 mark of the second quarter, Sean O'Brien pulled in a 39-yard pass from Corey Kilroy. Feeney's extra point made a 14-6 Walpole, but with no time left on the clock, Somerset Berkley came right back with Ian Sullivan grabbing a 7-yard pass from Owen Meehan. He was wide open on the left side. And Wyatt Figueroa rushed the conversion points. We're tied at halftime in this MIAA Division III first round game from Turco Field and Walpole. Teams are taking a break. We'll do the same. We'll be back shortly with second half action.
Thank you, Somerset Berkley Regional High School Cheer Team. Great job. And let's hear it now for the Walpole High School Cheer Team. 14. Nice job, ladies. All right, I want to talk about the 50-50 raffle. I have the winning ticket in my hand right now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. To second half action here from Turco Field in Walpole, where the two teams, the Somerset Berkley Raiders and the Walpole Timberwolves, are tied at 14-14 after 2 quarters of play in this MIAA Division III round of 16 game play. And I see one of Somerset Berkley's players, their kicker, is coming off the field with limping off, and they will kick off.
Welcome back to the second half.
They tried an onside kick, and Walpole recovered it at the 49.
Good job by Mike Frederick. He went and got it. He didn't wait for it.
And Walpole will take over on the Somerset 49-yard line.
That would have been devastating if
Oh my God, yeah.
Somerset ended up with the ball there and was going to be able to control the clock a little bit more. So
All right, so Walpole going left to right on your TV screen. Kilroy takes the snap, hands to foul zone. Foul zone's going. He's cutting down the sideline, cutting back in, and he gets down to the 25-yard line.
Michael Welker on that play. Run downfield with him, number 50. Michael Frederick
And
also.
a pickup of 24 on that play.
First
And a
down.
new set of first downs for Walpole.
First and 10 Walpole from the Somerset 25-yard line.
Kilroy waiting for the ball, hands off to Logan Keys. Keys carries it down
Logan Keys with a carry.
to the 16, to the 15. They're going to mark him right on the 15. Another pickup of 10.
And number 62, Dylan McCabe.
And another set of downs. First and 10 for Walpole.
2 running plays right up the middle.
Right.
First and 10. From the 15-yard line.
Foul zone with the ball.
Foul zone with a
Going up the
carry.
middle, gets down to close to the 10. I think they're going to mark it on the 10. Pickup of 5.
5-yard pickup. Second down. 5 to go.
Second and 5 from the 10 for Walpole.
Colin Prado with a big block on that play.
Abdel Kalak and Max Collins split to the right. Hand off to Keys. Keys goes up the middle, gets down. He's got a first down, I think,
Looks like a first down.
to the 4. Are they going to mark it on the 5? Are they going to measure? They are. I think they're going to measure. Yeah, they're marking him a little bit
third down.
short.
Third and goal from the 6-yard line.
Third down and a yard to go for Walpole. Hand off to Keys and a foul zone, and Andrew goes in, standing up.
Touchdown.
2-minute drive there. So we think Walpole had the ball for about 4 minutes in the first half. That was our
Right.
guess. So it's been
They
proving
blocked
that
that
both
play by
teams can't
52.
stop each other.
Turn.
Just Walpole goes a lot faster than Somerset Berkley does.
Right.
So that was 1, 2, 3, 4,
Let's see.
5
1, 2,
runs.
3, 4, 5.
So
yeah.
now they're up to 12 plays and 3 touchdowns.
Aiden Feeney with a
Feeney's kick
It's up
is
and
good. And Walpole takes the lead, 21-14.
Boy, if I was just a Walpole offensive player or a Somerset Berkley defensive player, I'd be saying I'm barely playing tonight.
Yeah.
12 plays in the first 2 quarters. Well, now into the third quarter.
All right, so now it comes back. A good showing tonight, I wanted to say, by the Brigade over on the far right side. The Walpole stands for a tournament game, I expected to see a lot more people over there. And it's kind of a disappointing crowd for a tournament game on a team that's only lost once all year. The Brigade, my props to you out there. Hayden Feeney getting ready to kick off. Feeney approaches and gets it off. It's going back. It's going to go through the end zone and for a touchback.
Yeah, his kicks have been pretty deep tonight, but that one was even better because there was some air under it. I mean,
Right.
he's kicked some line drives that are deep that allow for some returns, but that was a great kick.
And Somerset Berkley will take over on the 20.
So this is the question of the night. Can Walpole's defense make them punt, number one?
Right. Yeah, because
'Cause
Walpole has shown that they're having
Right.
no trouble at all scoring on
Right.
them.
Of course, they go for it on fourth down, too, all the time. So
Right,
you got to
yeah.
stop them 4 plays, not just 3.
David Sullivan with the
He's going to give them 5 forward
Anthony
progress.
Shanoon
Yep.
with the tackle.
Davis Sullivan, yeah, he gets up to the 25. Pick up a 5.
5 yards a pop,
Yep.
4 yards a pop.
5-yard pickup. Second down. 5 to go.
Well, the whole team basically is within 2 yards of the line of scrimmage. Pitch back to Davis Sullivan. And he breaks loose. He gets up to the 36-yard line, 35.
Wyatt Figueredo.
Yeah,
That's
first,
Figueroa,
Figueroa.
Figueroa, number 10.
Yep. Pickup of 11 on that play. And a first down for the Raiders.
First and 10, Somerset from their own 36-yard line.
Another handoff to Figueredo, I think.
Figueredo with the carry.
He gets up to the 36, 37,
And Renard with the tackle.
37-yard line. Pickup of 1.
Hey, good job by McCabe on that one on the interior. Those guys got to hold the line. They got to hold their man up. They got to get off that block. They got to occupy blockers, but
Right.
on that time they were occupying blockers and allowed Renard to come up and make the tackle.
2nd and 9 for Somerset Berkley.
Okay. Famagetti with the holding. I think those guys are the key.
Yeah.
Famagetti with the stop there, holding his
Baldwin with
position.
the carry. Big tackle by TJ Famagetti.
Up to the 38.
Third down.
3rd and 8 for Somerset. Pitch to Figueredo, and he's got the first down. Gets up to about the 47-yard line, maybe, almost the 47.
Malzone with the tackle.
Hey, nothing fancy about that. It was just a straight pitch,
Yeah.
a straight kind of a sweep type of thing, but inside the tackles. I guess
Right.
sweeps don't go inside the tackles, but a little pitch out.
New set of downs for the blue and white. Figueredo with the carry. He gets stopped. It looks like stopped at the
Figueredo with the
line,
carry.
maybe a yard.
1 yard pickup. Tackled by Ali Salim.
We're going to give him just about the line of scrimmage, so it'll stay 2nd down and 10.
No gain. Second down, 10 to go.
First half, second half, same as the first so far.
Right. Figueredo with the pitch. Up the middle.
There you go.
Gets up too close to midfield.
All over the
A
carry.
little short of midfield.
Anthony Shamoon and Matt Reynard.
Pickup of
on the
2.
tackle.
3rd and about 7 for Somerset.
3-yard pickup. Third down, 7 to go.
Foul zone exhorting his teammates on here to hold them on this play. Pitch back to Figueredo.
All right. We got a big fourth down here.
With the carry.
He gets up to the Walpole 46. The 46. And it'll bring up a 4th and about 3.5 or 4 yards to go.
Fourth down. Fourth down, 4 to go.
4th down. Me and Keeps, I think. And I
They might
think
have
they're going
stopped
to be
him.
shot.
Yeah, I think they might have stopped him.
Figueredo with the carry.
Figueredo gets it up to just to the 44 of Walpole. That's not going to be enough.
And he's
Walpole
stopped.
will take over on their own 44-yard line.
I mean, you could see some minor improvements there. They made a couple stops, 1-2 yards. McCabe one time was involved, Maggette another time, and yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's hard to stop teams from gaining 10 yards in 4 plays. They're going to go for it every time.
Yep.
First and 10 Walpole from around 44.
But now we need to keep our foot on the pedal here offensively.
Right.
A little bit different look with Keys. I think he's the up front guy.
Right. Kilroy going to run it. Cuts upfield and gets to about the 48.
Over the keeper.
Pickup of about 4 for Kilroy.
4-yard pickup. Second down.
Brings up a 2nd and 6 for the Timberwolves.
Mike Welter, Dylan McCabe, Colin Prado, Brendan Kearns, and I believe the left tackle is Salih, which has been pretty consistent throughout the year.
Hand off to foul zone.
Foul
He gets
zone with the
first
carry.
down. Yeah, first down to the 45 of Berkley.
Matthew Baldwin with a tackle.
Pickup of 7 for foul
Now
zone.
run is good enough for another Walpole. First down.
And a new set of downs for the orange and blue. 3:54 and counting left in the 3rd quarter. Walpole on top, 21-14. Kilroy back to pass. He's looking complete to O'Brien.
Hold on to
First
it,
down
hold
at
on to
the
it.
20. He's going to go down to about the 28-yard line. Pickup of 17.
Ashton Corey with a tackle.
Good
And
throw.
a new set of downs
Kilroy's
for
been on the
Walpole.
money tonight.
Yeah.
He's really put he had a little bit of, his only incomplete was a little bit of a low throw to Collins, but he's been on the money.
And
O'Brien, good job holding on to the ball at the end as 4 guys
Yeah.
were trying to bring up the big guy down. And they were ripping at the ball, too.
Bryant splits wide left this time. We've got Kalak and Collins, Abdal, Kalak, and Collins on the right. Abdal Kalak gets the pitch, gets it around the corner, and he may pick up a yard or 2 down to about the
Ian Sullivan with a tackle.
Boy, he avoided a 3-yard loss, I
Right,
can tell
yeah.
you that, with a nice upcut.
looks like they're actually going to lose a yard on that. They did.
1 yard loss. Second down. 11 to go.
Bring up a 2nd and 11. Kilroy back to pass again. Fires.
Nice.
Complete to Collins. Collins may go all the way. He is in. Unbelievable. Max Collins from, 29 yards out. And Walpole gets a little breathing room here.
Yeah, Kilroy on the money again. Collins, great run after the catch, especially at the goal line there. We got knocked back, but he wasn't going to be denied.
Right. Feeney with the extra point attempt here. Ball is down. The kick is up. It is good. And Walpole takes a 28-14 lead.
Somerset, Berkley, 14.
With 9:53 the time on the clock for this period. 2 minutes 7 seconds left in the quarter. And Walpole on top, 28-14 now. We'll see if the defense can hold again here.
Well, they got to stop. I mean, the previous only time that Somerset was stopped was on the fumble of their own doing. So there was some positive plays on that drive, even though they got a first down, Somerset, on their last offensive drive. But, yeah, they were able to hold strong and turn the ball over. And so far, it hasn't even been a contest, Walpole offense versus Somerset's defense.
Wow.
Another great boot. I think that was his best one yet.
End zone, yeah.
Somerset
will take over on their 20 once again.
4 touchdowns in, I want to say, like 17 plays. It's pretty good.
Yeah, right. let's see. 3, 4, 6, 8, 10. I've got 10 plays.
Well, got 7 passes and about.
Oh,
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, so 17 plays,
Yeah.
4 touchdowns. You're right. Ooh, Mike, you're really hot tonight. All right. Somerset comes up to the line. Reverse to Figueredo again.
Live Figueredo with a carry.
He may have lost a yard on that
Ali
play.
Salih.
That was Ali Salih.
On the backfield.
Telling you, this is the game for him. In the trenches, between the tackles. He's that middle linebacker. He's a big dude.
No game.
I don't know, 230.
10 to
Yeah.
go.
I mean, forget those spread offenses where you got to chase those little guys. This is the kind of game he wants to play.
Second down.
Pass by Meehan. He's looking. He's being chased by
O'Brien.
O'Brien, and Obi hauls him down at about the 15, 14-yard line.
O'Brien with a snap.
Looks like they're going to mark it
With
on
a assist by Nick
the
Moscatel.
15, a loss of 5. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 15.
Yeah, I mean,
Third
know,
down.
plenty of time left here, but this is kind of what happens to teams that run this style of offense when they get down 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
They're kind of forced to do things maybe that they're not more as comfortable with. They have been effective with the pass. I'll give them credit. But O'Brien got to him that time.
Third down, 15 to go for the Raiders. And we've got
Was that on?
flags.
Yeah.
It must be procedure.
Flag on the play.
Yep.
False start. Somerset.
Move it back 5
5-yard
more
penalty.
yards, back to the 10.
Replay. Third down.
Third down and 20 now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Third down and a lot.
This will be an interesting play for them, especially, we haven't seen them needing big
big yardage, yeah.
Yardage.
I mean, you know, where they're in a formation, they don't really run as often, right? They got the three
Right.
wides.
And a timeout. The end of the quarter.
And
End
that
of
is
the quarter.
Quarter number 3 comes to a
So
close.
after 3 quarters of
Score,
play,
Walpole
Walpole
28,
Timberwolves on top,
Somerset
28-14.
14.
2 touchdowns here in the third quarter. Andrew Falzone on a 6-yard run.
B17.
Max Collins pulling in a 29-yard pass from Corey Kilroy. Aiden Feeney with 2 more extra points, and Walpole up 28-14. And Somerset Berkley with a 3rd and 20 here coming up. So that this is going to be interesting to see what they pull out at this point here.
Well, we were talking at halftime. You mentioned how the last 2 weeks Walpole hasn't necessarily played their best football in the first half. I mean, they played great offensive football in the first half tonight, but
Yeah.
second half has been the last 3 weeks been their time
And we'll
against Needham, fourth quarter specifically.
Right.
And last week,
Well, I think even against Newton, I think they scored 3 times in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
they needed that. Yeah. All right.
Third down and 21 for Somerset.
Third
From their own
down
9
and 21. Wow, Somerset. Man, airing it out. Knocked away by
Foul zone. Yep.
Andrew Falzone. And Walpole will get the ball back here. A punting situation.
I couldn't tell if it was Shamoun or Reynard. I saw a 3, but one of those guys was putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback. He had to heave it up there. He took a big hit.
Yeah.
But that's not their game, even though, again, they've done it somewhat effectively tonight.
Ian Sullivan
Couple
back to punt.
touchdowns. And Walpole should have good field position. And they
It's
do.
a shot kick. It's
yeah.
going to go out of bounds too, I think. No. Yeah, it did. And Walpole will get the ball on the 40. Looks like the 43-yard line of Berkley. So another short field for Walpole here.
Walpole ball. From Somerset.
I think another score here with this possession, and then Somerset may have to come out of their game and start passing all the time.
Not built for it.
Hand off to Keys. Logan. Oh, yeah. Off to the races. And Logan Keys with a 43-yard run. Boy.
Great block by Cullen.
Keys has been explosive the last couple weeks.
I know.
And
Yeah,
that's
touchdowns in 2
5
weeks with Feeney,
touchdowns
yeah.
in 18 plays now, by the way. Because that was a one-play drive.
Okay, so now, one play again. So what are we, 15 plays and 4 touchdowns?
18 plays,
18
five
plays and 5
drives, five
touchdowns.
touchdowns.
Wow. Feeney's extra point is
Good.
laser-like.
I mean, give credit to the offensive line. Colin Prado, Brendan Kearns,
One more to score. The score is now Walpole 35.
Ali Salih, number 62, Dylan McCabe, and Mike Welter. I mean, just blowing holes open into,
Right.
into allowing backs to get into the secondary, and for Keys to use his speed to separate. Kilroy's 60-yard run.
Yeah.
He had a wide open hole and lots of space. The drive coming out here in the second half, they were gaining, 10 to 12, 5 to 12 yards a carry. The O-lines really put it together, I thought, over the
Right.
last number of games.
Yep. Feeney's kick. It's going to go through the end zone. And once again, Somerset Berkley will start at their 20-yard line.
20-yard line. First and 10.
Yeah, it'll be interesting now. I think Meehan has got to take to the air now a lot. Down by 3 scores. But I never expected Walpole to have this little bit of a problem scoring. Well, they're going to stay with the running game.
Little quarterback sneak.
Meehan keeps it. And he might have gained a yard and a half.
Owen Meehan with a keeper.
Marking it on the 21. Pickup of a yard. Second down and 9.
Tackle. One-yard pickup. Second down. 9 to go.
Yeah. Somerset staying what's been working for them. Figueroa with the ball.
Oh,
It's
good
up
tackle.
to about the 24, 25, 26. Looks like they're going to give him the 26.
Falzone, textbook tackle. He's a. I've said it a lot of times on doing these games. He's just a really strong. I mean, he can tackle one-on-one in space with a form tackle, like just wrap, lift, and dump.
Right. All right, third and about 5. Third and about 5. Pitch back and first down, it looks like, by Figueroa. He gets up to the 31-yard line, 32-yard line. Clock running, 9:46. Left in regulation. Walpole on top, 35-14. Back to Davis, Sullivan. Not Corey, I think. No, Davis Sullivan. He's brought up to the 33, 34. They're going to give him a pickup of 2.
Sophomore Calvin McCabe. Nice tackle on the interior. Those two big guys have played a lot of football tonight, McCabe and Famagetti. And I think you've seen over in the course of this half them stepping up a little bit here.
Back to Figueroa. And he's going to get up to about the 36.
Yeah, Moscatel all the way from the right side making that tackle on the opposite side with Shamoon and Reynard.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Nick's on here on the left side, so. You know, Walpole doing 10 times better in this half. Instead of the 4 or 5 yards a pop, you got to make it like 2 yards a run, you know?
Yeah. So we got 3rd and 6 here. Hand off up the middle.
That's Salih.
Baldwin on
Salih
the
and
carry.
Moscatel.
Gets up to 38. Fourth down and 3.5 or 4. They're going to go for it.
Fourth down. 4 to go.
Pitch back. And I don't think he made it.
Figueroa with a carry.
Doesn't look like he made it. Figueroa was stopped at the 40. And that's where Walpole will take over on their 40-yard line.
Yeah, so much credit this half to the Walpole's defense. Just looked like, you know, they don't play against this offense ever.
Right.
So maybe it just took a half to kind of get their bearings. It's just something they don't see. Yeah, but they've done a nice job in this half, and
Right.
really, that was going to be, to me, the key to the game. If they can get off the field, I mean, there's no evidence that Walpole can be stopped on offense. So
Right, that's for sure. All right, Walpole on the 41-yard line of Berkley. Snap back. Falzone with the carry. Falzone gets down to the 40, to the 35. Pickup of about 5. 7 minutes left in regulation. Walpole on top by 21 points, 35-14.
student crowd filled in a little bit more for you.
Yep. Well, the crowd's looking a little bit better over there. They were probably all down at the concession stand. Falzone stops and he loses his balance. Maybe he tried to cut back up. Looks like they may actually mark it with a loss of 1. That's Walpole's first rushing play that for a loss in the game. 3rd and about 6 for Walpole. Falzone
with a carry.
gets down close to a first down. They're going to mark it on the 41.
31?
31, yeah. Pick up a 5. It'll bring up a 4th and a yard. Walpole, of course, is going to go for it. 5:14 and counting on the clock.
Let's go, student section. Let's go.
Logan Keys with the carry. And he's got the first down. Down to the 36, maybe.
25?
26, yeah. There's a Walpole player down.
Uh-oh. And that doesn't look great. Is that Welter? No, I see Welter. I see
He's getting
McCabe.
78.
I see Frederick. Coach Sullivan is barking over here to the sidelines. He didn't look happy when he was talking over to the side. I don't
No,
know
he
why he
didn't,
would talk to
yeah.
the other sideline. But there's something happened there.
76.
Colin Prado,
Colin
the center.
Prado, yeah. He's able to get up and walk off pretty much in his own power. Walpole with another first down at the 25-yard line.
And maybe it was a dirty play. I don't know. I mean, why Coach Sullivan seemed pretty upset.
Right.
And I saw a player being pulled off the field by Somerset Berkley, 77 or 76.
First down for the T-Wolves. off to foul zone, trying to go up the right, and he's going down the sideline, and he will get down.
He's got to be right
Close.
there.
Down to about the 1 yard line.
1 yard line, maybe.
Yeah.
That's where they mark it.
25 yards?
25 yards,
First down,
yep.
Walpole.
I think that Blue Thunder is starting to rumble across the field, rebelling against
Great
the
block by Chris Phillips
Raiders.
on that play.
Got it in.
We
I haven't know
had
if I've
the
heard it
Blue
all
Thunder
year.
for a while.
I don't know if I've heard it all year.
Yeah, I was just thinking that the other night. We haven't used it.
So it looks like Frederick goes to tackle and Ali Salih moves inside. Yeah, to center. So Frederick at left tackle.
Ooh, they're going for 2 here.
Well, they got a score.
Oh, that's right. They didn't
Yeah.
score. That's right. Yeah. You
Yeah,
got to score first, Rick.
I formation. Boy, haven't seen that.
Foul zone,
He's
6
in.
points.
Foul zone with a touchdown. And some more great blocking on that play. Michael, welcome.
And once again, Andrew Feeney, Aiden Feeney will come out for the extra point. Ball is down, the kick is up, and it is through the uprights.
Add one more.
Walpole 42 to
And
14.
the scores now Walpole 42, Somerset Berkley 14.
So it'll be a long ride back home tonight for this Somerset Berkley team.
Stick around, student section. Make some noise. We need you. Let's go.
They're in the, let's see. They're a South Coast Conference, in the large school division of the South Coast Conference. They were 3-1 on the road coming in here and were outscoring their opponents by a 32 to 18 average. But like I had said, they had beaten up on 2 winless teams. So
Yeah, but they had a big win against an undefeated team
they
at
did.
the end.
That was
Yep.
interesting. Picks it up at the 15. Going around to the side, he's pulled down,
Return for Somerset.
and
Nice tackle by 27 Shane Brennan.
And tackled by Shane Brennan.
Somerset will take over on their 21-yard line with 3:28 left in regulation. So this is the whole second half has been all Walpole, 4 TDs by the orange and blue, while keeping Somerset Berkley off the scoreboard so far.
I mean, every time Walpole's had the ball, they've scored. So
Right. Yeah, that's right. They haven't. Yeah, every single time. 6 for 6.
24
And Blue.
24 plays, I believe.
For that,
At
Jack,
Raynard.
for that,
14, 17.
it's up to the 27, 26.
Second down. 10 to go.
Oh, that's where the ball was anyway, yeah. Second down and 10 for Somerset Berkley. Whoa, a helmet came flying off there. One of the Somerset players.
Rigorino. For the carry.
69. Yeah, we don't have a 68. 68.
I think he has to come off for a play.
I thought so too.
Yeah, here he comes. The coach knew it. He was trying
Yeah.
to get away with it.
Second down. 2 to go.
Pickup of 8 to the 33.
See number 35. Wow, I don't have a 35 on the roster.
I
So
don't have a 69 on the roster either.
for Walpole, I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Pitch back, up the middle, going
And
nowhere.
Deal with the carry.
Whoa.
As right now,
35, you said?
Walpole getting some subs in. I see Charlie Lyons, 82. Again, I don't have a 35,
No, we don't. No.
so I don't know who that is. Apologies to that young man. 53, Tyler Witham, I believe, just entered the game.
Walpole clearing their bench in the final 2 minutes of this game. 3rd and a yard to go for Somerset Berkley. They get it up to the 33-yard line, 34 to the 34-yard line.
Sean Moriarty in the game at linebacker. Looks like Brennan's there at deep safety.
We're down to the final minute of this game here as Walpole will advance to the Division III quarterfinals. Fumble.
Oh. Ooh, jeez.
A lot of hitting there. Goes up to the 29-yard line, it looks like.
It wasn't supposed to be a pass, but it ended up
That
being
same
one.
player lost his helmet again.
And there was a lot of hard hits at the end there. I think Shamoon was in there, Reynard was in there, Moriarty.
Loss of 5 on that play back to the 29 of.
I don't know if they're going to run
Berkley.
another play or not. We'll
I
see.
think they're going to let it end there.
Hey, great job in the second half by the Timberwolves.
Certainly was, yeah. They just it was tied at 14 at the half, and like we said, the whole second half has been all Walpole. Ian Sullivan with the final carry of the game as the clock comes down to the final zeros. We will go over the scoring here again. Somerset Berkley got on the board first with Davis Sullivan pulling in a 9-yard pass from Ashton Curry. The kick was no good. That happened at 9:24 into the game. Then, minute 16 seconds later, Corey Kilroy raced 60 yards for a Walpole touchdown. Aiden Feeney's first of 7 field extra points, made it 7-6. Sean O'Brien pulled in a 39-yard pass from Kilroy at 6:40 of the second quarter, put Walpole up 14-6. But with no time left on the clock in the half, Ian Sullivan pulled a 7-yard pass in from Owen Meehan. The extra conversion by Wyatt Figueroa made it 14-14 at the half. But that was the last blast for Somerset Berkley as the Timberwolves just exploded in the second half. Andrew Falzone with a 6-yard run. Max Collins a 29-yard pass from Kilroy. Logan Keys a 43-yard run. And Falzone once again a 1-yard run. 4 more extra points by Aiden Feeney. And that's the way it ended, with Walpole looking like an easy 42-14 victory, but it was all in the second half. Mike, final thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, hey, it was a great test, right? I mean, Somerset Berkley came to play in that first half. We couldn't stop them. I think they had the ball 20 out of 24 minutes. They scored every time they got the ball, except for the only mistake where they fumbled. So I just think it was a great first-round test. But Walpole's offense was even better.
Right,
I mean,
yeah, like we said, Walpole scored every time they had the ball.
Every time,
So-
and they only took like 24 plays to get 6 touchdowns. So just explosive stuff.
So, like we said at the outset, tonight's winner, Walpole, will play the winner of the Westwood Hanover game next week. We would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School varsity football MIAA Division III opening round action from Turco Field. Once again, your final score from Turco Field: Walpole Timberwolves 42, Somerset Berkley Raiders 14.